Hi guys, in my previous video I mentioned that I'd show you how to get some ADA out of Binance and into your own personally controlled wallet. So we're going to do that tonight, but we're also going to cover a few other things. I know it'll be old hat for a lot of you, but there are so many new people to this whole crypto scene that I think it's worth going over some of the basics and helping everyone feel as comfortable as possible with what they're getting into. Anyway, we're going to assume for the purposes of this video that you've already signed up with Binance.us. By the way, if you haven't already, you can use the referral link in the description at the bottom of this video. So again, we'll assume that you've already created your Binance account and have linked a funding source and deposited at least some fiat currency into your Binance wallet. So with all that out of the way, let's go to our wallet and confirm that we have some US dollars to work with. So here you can see we're in Binance and we're looking at the wallet balance. And if you have US dollars currently in your wallet, they'll show up right here. You can see you can deposit more, you can withdraw, or you can go directly to a trade. Probably the easiest way to buy crypto is just to buy crypto by clicking on this button up here and first selecting the coin that you'd like. So in this case we're going to go for ADA. We're going to be using US dollars, so we're just going to do a very small amount here. Gotta be higher than $10. And as you can see, you can set up daily, weekly, recurring purchases here. This is just going to go for the best price we can get on the market right now. You can see, you can confirm it. We're only getting 12.3 ADA for this $20. Fees are not too bad on Binance. As you can see, 10 cents. And there we go. Our transaction already went through. And you can see your fees here and the total amount that you spent. So if we come back to our wallet and our balance now, you can see we have that 12.3 ADA right there. So another thing I thought I'd show you guys is how you can trade from one crypto on Binance into another. And it's pretty straightforward, but let's just take EOS here as an example. I've got a little bit of EOS, and let's say we want to get some ADA for it. The simplest way to start is just to go from here and trade, and then we pick our pair that we want to go to. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that you are going to want to use the most liquid pair. In this case, it probably really doesn't matter all that much, but one thing to check on is to go over to CoinMarketCap, and if you scroll down here down to markets, and you can go to see all markets, you can see all the different pairs that are trading at ADA, for ADA, and what the volume is, what the percent volume is across all markets. It's pretty neat. And one thing to make note of is that, again, there's the difference between Binance.com, which is what this is, and Binance.us. And unfortunately, we don't, here in the United States, have access directly, at least, to Binance.com. We are kind of stuck with Binance.us. So The number one trading pair we have on Binance.us is the ADA USD. And the second one would be USDT, so that's Tether, stablecoin. And you can see all the others. It's pretty interesting to see how much is getting traded on all these other platforms. But anyway, going back to Binance here, let's say we're going to trade from EOS back into USD, and this brings you to the Binance trading platform. So you can see the price, the live price right here. We can see how much we have in our wallet. Here's a little wallet icon with the little amount of EOS that we have. And you can use like these little percentage buttons as well, just to do it quickly as to how much of your total holdings you want to buy or sell. And let's just do a 25%. So we'll put in a sell order. So we'll just click sell. And you can see right down here, got our limit sell order created. It's already been filled. So now we should be able to come back to our wallet, and sure enough, we do have more USD to work with now. So we could do the same thing and just go in here, buy ADA again. But let's also show you the buying side. I'll just use the basic trading view. So this is where we're just selecting our pair. You can obviously search if it wasn't right at the top like ADA conveniently is. So here again you can do limit, market, stop limit, and again you can do your full amount of your remaining USD by using the slider, or if you want you can just plug it in manually here. I'm just going to go up and say, do about that. You can see it's taking a little bit of time to fill because, well, of course it's going up. We're trying to buy a limit at 161.39. Alright, it came back down and our order got filled. So again, you can see our trade history here. We sold some EOS, bought ADA. Let's go back to our wallet again and see if we have our ADA there. Sure enough, here we are. So there's some of the basic ways that you can use Binance and get into and out of different cryptos. So before we go over the withdrawal process on Binance, I need to mention your options when it comes to your Cardano ADA wallet. There are a few different options. I have personally used Daedalus and Yoroi. I believe ADA Lite is another option, but I haven't used that yet. So the one I'm going to recommend out of the ones I have tried is Yoroi, because it is much simpler, much quicker, and there's a nice little phone app for it as well, so you can use it on multiple platforms. So to get the Yoroi wallet, you just go to Yoroi, YOROI-wallet.com, and download and install it. And the nice thing is, once you get it installed, I'm personally using Brave. I think you could also use Chrome for your browser, but it'll add this nice little extension here, so whenever you want to check and you're at your computer, you just hit the extension and it'll take you into your Yoroi ADA wallet. I won't cover how to set it up from scratch. This is obviously a wallet that I already have set up, but it's fairly self-explanatory. If I get enough requests, I wouldn't be opposed to showing you how to create a new one from scratch. But let's just look and see what we have here at your dashboard. You'll have your total ADA that's blanked out on my screen right now. You have rewards. That's where you get your rewards will show up there for any staking pools that you've delegated to. You'll see your total amount that you've delegated right here. And that's the nice thing about the Cardano wallets, is that they have delegation to staking pools built right into them. At least for the Yoroi and Daedalus ones. Like I mentioned, I've tried both of those. The way to do that is to come over and go to delegation list. It'll load here in a second. And then you can see all the different staking pools. You can see what the ROA, that's return of ADA annualized, what that is. See the share pool size, all these different stats on the different staking pools that are out there. And there are a lot of them. Most of them are going to be providing returns between 3 and 6%. The main thing that you want to make sure you don't do is get into a completely saturated stake pool. As it says here right at the top, the new saturation point for stake pools will be 63.6 million, and that's as of this past December. I can do another video at some point if there's enough interest in how to analyze staking pools, but for the purposes of this video, let's just leave it at this. This is where you can delegate. So it'd be as simple as clicking delegate and then specifying the amount of your ADA that you want to stake with that specific pool. I'm not going to follow through on this, but you can see that's how you do it. So that's the Yoroi interface there and how to get into delegating. So let me show you how we would get our newly purchased ADA into this Yoroi wallet. I'm going to come over here to the receive tab, and we're going to look at this address. This is where we need to send our ADA from Binance. So we're going to copy this to the clipboard. They provide this nice little QR code here as well. If you were going to try and do some transactions with your mobile device, that can be handy. So now we're back in Binance. Come over to our wallet and going down to withdraw. I'm going to select our ADA. So we've made sure that we're working on the Cardano network. And then we come down here to recipient's address, paste what we got from our Yoroi wallet. You can just double check, look at the last few characters to see that they're the same. And it looks good. So we're going to send, in this case, I'm going to send my max amount. I would, however, caution that if you're brand new to this, doing a smaller amount just to make sure for your own peace of mind that it's actually going to work the way you believe it should. Test it out with a smaller amount first. You'll feel better about it. So we're going to submit this. And we have two-factor set up, so we've got to do that. Alright, that goes through really quick. So you do actually need to go into your email that you've registered on Binance and open the email they send you and click on this confirm withdrawal button. Then it'll say your withdrawal order has been submitted. You can go back to our withdrawal history, and you will have to switch over to crypto and withdrawal. And here we can see it is currently processing. So we'll see how long that takes. It should be pretty quick. Cardano is a pretty quick processing network. That was just a minute or two, and we can see we already have the ADA coming into our wallet. Pending confirmation. I'll show you the number of transactions. Just went from low to medium, you saw that. And so this is the blockchain in action right here. So as you can see, the transaction went through. It's been fully confirmed at this stage. We can see that the total ADA went up, and it actually moved everything that we added to our wallet into our delegation pool as well. And I'll talk more about that in another video. There's such a thing as epochs or epochs, however you want to pronounce them, in ADA, and each one of them is 5 days long. So there's kind of a process it takes to delegate to a certain staking pool, when it goes into effect, when you're actually earning, and then when you actually acquire the rewards. It takes a number of epochs to get through that entire process. So I can cover that in a little more detail in another video. But this is the basics of working with Binance, getting, in this case, ADA into Yoroi wallet, and I hope this was helpful. So that's it for this video. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And now Yoroi.